Hey guys. Okay, so what on earth is wrong with my face? You may say that I'm actually missing some key components, some integral features to my face. Things like a mouth, nose, brows, or even eyes. Now, some of these features matter more than others. I mean, you could probably remove my brows. Yeah, sure, it'll look a little bit weird, but you're still going to be looking at a face. However, if you go and remove my eyes, different story. That has a much bigger impact. Now, believe it or not, Queenslander houses are exactly the same. They also have integral components or key features that make them look the way they do. Things like, veranda on the front, pitched roof form, recessed garages, lightweight materials, etc., etc. And just like faces, you can mess with things a little bit, you can change some things more than other things, but when you go and mess with certain features in particular, it completely changes the look of the house. So why on earth am I telling you this? Well, recently I've had a really big run of site meetings, initial design meetings with clients. And what they've wanted to do, it seems like everyone wants to do this at the moment, is further enclose the front veranda and build underneath the front veranda. So when I say further enclose the front veranda, I mean they're looking to remove existing windows, not necessarily all of them, maybe just a few of those windows, and batten them in. So put some cladding in there, FC sheeting, you get the idea. Now, these people are absolutely horrified, shocked, use whatever word you want to use here, when I turn around and go, so guys, got some bad news. Yeah, council's not exactly going to be jumping for joy over that. Yeah, you're not exactly going to be in their best good books with that move. And they sit there and go, oh, why? Like, what's wrong with that? And then I have to go through this massive, long-winded explanation about the fact that verandas on the front of the house are like eyes to the face. They are a massive key feature to the look of the houses. Council, well, they're under a bucket load of pressure from the community at the moment to really improve the character of our traditional streetscapes, to undo some of the damage that's been done in the past. They can't force you to reinstate the verandas just off the bat. However, they can stop you from further enclosing these spaces. Why would they want to do that? Well, by further enclosing the spaces, they're extending the life of those enclosures, and they're potentially preventing any opportunity of being able to reinstate them down the track. So they're basically shooting themselves in the foot. So it's not in their interest to go and support these things. So this brings me to the moral of my story, or the point of this video. I totally understand why people want to enclose these veranda spaces further. They make amazing walk-in robes or en-suites when you've got a teeny tiny little house and an even tinier budget to work with. However, I want to challenge you to think about some of the positives of these verandas and reinstating them back to what they originally were before you jump down that process. So firstly, climate control. I mean, these things, you can open the doors up to these verandas and get massive amounts of wind and breezes through the houses. They create much bigger openings for the breezes to pass through than windows. I mean, when you've got storms going on, you can open the doors again, let the breezes flow through, but you don't need to worry about the water getting into the house. They provide great articulation. So instead of having a big, boxy, really ugly, scary, dominating kind of house, they provide little soft touches and little finer details and features which make a house look dainty and sweet. And then last but not the least, most importantly, they add that cuteness factor. And cuteness factor equals dollars at the end of the day when it comes to resale. People will pay big dollars for houses that they just go, oh, that is so cute. So yes, I understand why people do want to enclose them, but I'm here to tell you today that the chance of getting that through council is super slim. I won't bother explaining when you can get it through. I will just say it is a slim chance of success. So before you go down that path and potentially invest a lot of time, emotion, energy into that design, stop, focus on the positives, and challenge yourself to go, can I come up with an alternative that taps into the benefits of having verandas, but also achieves the outcome I'm going for? So that covers up everything I want to talk about today. As I always say, until next time, thanks for watching.
For all you red tape lovers out there, I have one thing to say. Well, no, actually, I've got three. Number one, the advice provided in these videos is general in nature. It's not site-specific. You would be a silly Billy to go and make financial decisions based on this advice without first checking with the town planner. Don't be a silly Billy. Number two, Brisbane town planning is in no way linked to Brisbane City Council. The views expressed in these videos are my own, not council's. So if you don't like them, blame me, not council. Number 3. What was my number 3? Oh, yeah. The views expressed in these videos are accurate at the time of recording. If you're watching this video back 10 years from now, the views may not be so accurate. That's all.